Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video, and today we have the fourth. I was it what now? Yep, we got the fourth NBA grading report. This is the next to last one before we do our last one at the end of the season. Uh, take. I gotta take a look at each team. Do I want to do? Should I do the reactions right now so we can just get into the predictions in the next video? Actually, yeah. We'll go ahead and do the. We'll go ahead and do the reactions right now so we can just get this shit over with. Fantasy team's looking pretty good. We're looking to clinch that number one seed in the entire tournament. All right, so this week wasn't that. I mean, it was decent. So you take a look at Sunday. You had the Suns over the Mavericks. That was a very intense game. That was a close game. Pacers beat the Bulls. Can continue not trust the Bulls. Lakers beat the Warriors. That's what I'm talking about. Nets beat Nets beat the Warriors like they're supposed to. Hornets beat like the Magic they're supposed to. Houston beat the shit out of San Antonio. And then you have the rest of those games that didn't really surprise me that much. And also, this game was very fun to watch. I've been to this game. I actually went to this game live, and it was actually fun to watch. All right. Next up, we got Monday. Monday, Monday did not really surprise me at all. I mean, you have a couple games that did surprise me a little bit, but I mean, I was kind of surprised that Pacers hung around with the Sixers for a little bit. I'm not surprised by Cavs getting the home win over Nuggets and over Celtics. Take a look at Tuesday. Same story. Besides the Hornets being the next, but besides that, and Minnesota being the Sixers, and kind of a Thunder being the Warriors. But besides that, I don't really have any surprises. Plus, AD, you went fucking off in this game. All right, next up we got Wednesday. Wednesday did not really surprise me at all. Wednesday, Hawks beat the Wizards, Celtics right there. And then you have the Cavs beat Miami and Miami. Cleveland, Phoenix beat the shit out of Denver. Phoenix beat the shit. Yeah, okay, all right, whatever. We're going to finish there. Thursday, Hornets got the win like they're supposed to. Pacers beat the Rockets. Jazz got the win. Grizzlies got revenge on the Warriors, and they whooped their asses pretty good. Bucks beat the Nets like they're supposed to. Kings beat the Knicks in exciting fashion. All right, take a look at Friday. Sixers beat the Trailblazers in a massive comeback. Hawks beat Washington. Not surprised. Heat beat the Cavs. Okay, what was that? Oh, okay. Nets beat the Timberwolves. Oh my God, this has to be the upset of the year. How in the hell do you lose to San Antonio? No. I'm looking at the box score right now. Look at how the hell do you lose to San Antonio? I mean, come on. This is a. I mean, Denver's only 500 on the road. Shit. To take a look at the box score, Denver did not. Their bench this shit. Their bench is just completely outworked Denver. Well, San Antonio got a surprising win right there, but I'm pretty sure you're not going to get something like that again. And my Lakers beat the Raptors. It was Raptors scared us for a little bit, but at least we got the win. All right, taking a look at Saturday. Not really any surprises here. I mean, honestly knew this was coming. Like a trap game for Miami, they actually fell for it. Celtics beat the Hawks. Not surprised by that. Heard those ejection over a fight or something. They down. Grizzlies beat the Mavericks. Not surprised. Thunder, Warriors. I actually thought the Bucks were gonna lose this one. Like I said, because the Warriors are 20-7. I just took the Bucks because they're the better team as of this year. But Warriors got the job done that time, and then Kings beat the Suns, so you can't really say nothing. All right, so we did our reactions for this week. So I'm not going to do it after week 20 and made predictions because I am running a little bit behind. So we are going to start off with this, with a grading report of 20 weeks through the NBA season. All right, so we are starting off. We got the Heat. I don't know. I think the Heat still C tier. Yeah, they haven't really impressed me in anything. I mean, they've been winning, losing, winning, losing, winning, losing, win, 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 lose, lose, lose. I mean, Miami just Miami's just a team that just hasn't really been surprising me. They just haven't been the team that I expected them to be. All right, moving on, we got Denver. Yeah, Denver's still S tier. I don't care. I know they just lost to San Antonio, but they're whooping the West's ass right now, and they're basically moments wins away from clinching a playoff spot. While they maybe already did, but anyway, Denver looks. Denver's fucking amazing, especially at home. Moving on, we got Minnesota. It's kind of like the same story as Miami. Like you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know what you're gonna get out of them. Win, loss, win, loss, win, loss there. Win, there's a win, loss there. I mean, they're just kind of like Miami. I just like Miami a little bit. I know Miami's a little bit better, but Minnesota's like you can win a couple games here, you can win a couple games there. You can just I don't know what's wrong with these two teams, but they're at least good enough to give me at least a C tier. Moving on, we got the Warriors. I would say B tier. They're really starting to look alive again. Not alive as a championship contender are supposed to be. Well, defending champions are supposed to be. But I can at least put them in B. They had a good performance against the Bucks. Not actually, you can give credit to the Bucks that game because they kept it very competitive against a fully healthy Warriors team. They do that. They know how good their bench is, but the Warriors, you guys still have some catching up to do. But right now, I think you're on the right track. Moving on, we have the Hawks. I don't know about the Hawks, man. Do I actually think they're bad? Nah. I'll at least give them a C tier. I mean, I'll at least give it a C tier because Trey Young is still having massive performances, and Demonte Murray is actually doing really good down there. Question is, when is Atlanta actually gonna let it click? Like when is the click? Like what I'm saying, when is it actually gonna turn off? Like when is their meteor gonna turn on? Because we all know that Hawks team can make a run. Question is, when are we actually gonna see it? All right, next up we got the Bucks. Obviously, they're S tier. They only lost 2 games out of the last like 17, 18 games, which is absolutely phenomenal. Come on, come on, the Bucks took over the Celtics. They have the best record in the league. That's like now. There's not too much explained after watching that game last night against the Warriors. They kept it the entire time, even when they were fully healthy. It just proved it. About the Bucks just continue to prove even without Giannis, they can still be a contending team. Moving on, we got Washington. Oh gosh, Washington. Yeah. You guys might get a D from me, honestly. I mean, you guys. When I went to the Bucks game, you got they did not look that bad. Like they kept better though. They only won with like what 6 points. But still, I don't think the team is the complete, man. I just don't think Washington is just a complete team. They do. I do think they might play. They might make it in the playing tournament over the Bulls, and that definitely can't happen. But I just something is just telling me that Washington's gonna slip off right here. It might. They're not out of it, but they could be. I know they're top of the Bulls, but the question is, will they be managed to keep it? All right, moving on, we have OKC. I don't know, C or D. What are we thinking here? I don't know. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking today? Yikes. I'm gonna put him in. I'm gonna put him in D because I don't know what to sign him to. Plus they fell in farther in the standings. Like they were like 10th or something, and now they're like 12th. I mean they do have a chance to make the play tournament now. They are tied. They are tied in their contention with a lot of teams out there. But I'm gonna put them in D because they are a little bit behind in standings. That's the only reason. But this team is not bad. Don't think OKC is bad because they're not. Moving on, we got Portland. I might throw them in the D tier too because they're kind of disappointing me. I mean, come on, they're 13th in the West, and I did not actually think they would be 13th in the West. I mean, I mean, come on, dude. The Trailblazers they're just doing bad right now. I just can't say no. They're just not the complete team. They're simply just not good. All right, moving on, we got Memphis. I can still put them in A. They even without John Moran, this team just continues to prove that they can win games. They're capable of winning games. They have one of the best role players. Just bitch. All right, what was I saying there? All right. Even without John Moran, this Grizzlies team just continues to prove that they can still be a contending team out there. But But anyway, Memphis still is an A tier. We all know they're in A tier. We all know they can be fucking elite, and they could be in the next couple weeks. All right, moving on, we got Utah. I'm gonna give them a C tier, but they definitely have decreased a little bit, like off their hot start at the beginning of the season. Like you guys remember that their hot start at the beginning of the season. Ever since they like started dipping down, that's kind of like San Antonio. That's kind of like San Antonio. Like they have that hot start, and then all of a sudden they're just falling down. All right, moving on, we got New Orleans. I mean, they can. I don't know. I don't know. They're only 3 games under 500, so I'll give them a C tier, but those injuries are definitely killing y'all. I'm gonna tell you that right now. New Orleans, you gotta get back on track as soon as Zion Williamson gets back. I don't know. Well, we don't when when he's gonna get back. That's the problem. Like we don't know when Zion Williamson is really gonna get back. But right now, the injuries are killing y'all, man. You guys are in a rough spot right now to make it in the playing tournament. All right, next up we got San Antonio. I'm gonna say, yeah, F tier. This is pretty obvious. I give credit to San Antonio beating Denver, but do you actually think that's gonna happen again? I don't believe so. I mean, if y'all do, it's crazy. But come on, this team is still shit. They're horrible. One of the first teams they're already out of playoff contention. They're just bad. All right, moving on, we got Boston. Yeah, they're still S tier. They're still terrific. They're still a team to be reckoned with. They're still a team to watch out for in the playoffs. Yeah, yeah, they're trending right behind the Bucks. They're trying to get the number one seed in the East. I don't think that's going to happen. I think the Bucks are going to hold on to that number one spot, but it's a really good chance they can get two. I don't think they're going to slip off at two, but we all know the Celtics. We all know they're a really good team. We all know they're going to try to accomplishments. They're still a good team. All right, moving on, we got New York. I'm gonna put them in B. The New York has looked very nice in recent weeks. I'm not gonna lie. New York's actually been actually fun to watch. I'm not actually gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You have Julius Randle. It's really putting on a show. That whole Knicks team is like putting on like a random show that everybody's enjoying, man. It's fun. It's fun to watch. It's fun to watch too because you just seen the next last couple weeks. It's like good win, good win, good win. This is a good sign for the next move forward. Especially if potentially they can get top four like they did 2 years ago in the playoffs. All right, moving up, we got Toronto. Yikes, I don't really like Toronto right now. I mean, they are in the playing tournament, so at least I'll give them a C tier. But I don't really like where they are right now. I mean, they're right behind the Bulls. They only have a game above the Bulls. Bulls. I don't know if you're gonna get an eighth because right now you're 2 games below that, and your team just hasn't been playing the best basketball. All right, next up we have the Lakers. I don't know. I was thinking about giving us a B, but I do think that's a little high right now, so I will give us a C tier because we all know, the Lakers are playing better basketball. We're like 7-2 in our last 9 games, which is terrific. It is amazing to see this as a Lakers fan. It feels right to see the Lakers do good. Like seriously, it feels right. And I honestly think if we continue to win, I can continue to move up in the standings by the time our regular season ends. Sure. By the way, thank you for trading for that second unit because your team looks 10 times better. All right, next up we got Brooklyn. I don't know. This team is actually still doing really good even without KD and Kyrie Irving there. I'm actually kind of impressed. I'm still putting them in B tier because they are still top five. Because they're still top five in the East, which is actually kind of impressive. As a Brooklyn team that basically just lost their future star player, but at least this team still has enough depth to be able to to get over the hump a little bit. All right, next up we have is Houston. F tier. You guys are all one to three teams that can be eliminated already from playoff contention. You guys are just ass. Same thing for Charlotte. You guys are just terrible. You guys are just shit all around. All right, next up we have is Indiana. I don't know. Indiana's really been tripping. Actually, I'm gonna put it right in the D tier. Indiana, I don't know. I actually thought they were gonna make the playing tournament, but I don't know about it now. They just been falling off. They're kind of like Portland. They're just falling apart. They're not getting it done. Wait. Hold on. 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 Let me check something. I need to check something. See if it's verified. Oh shit. Actually, you know what? I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, where are we at? All right, so next up we got the Cavs. The Cavs are an A-tier team. They're still a really good team. They're still one of the most entertaining teams to watch. This team, even this team lost Kevin Love, they're still hanging around that top four seed, which is something you want to see if you're a Cavs fan. I mean, seriously, that's something that you want to watch. I used to be a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. I'm not gonna lie. I used to be a fan of them. Well, I still support them like I do the Bucks. I support these two teams because they're one of my favorite teams in the Eastern Conference. But come on, the Bucks, the Cavs are not bad. They're still not bad. They have too much star power on their roster. Now, where I think they're gonna end up in the playoffs, I think they're gonna end up right where they are. I think they're gonna be a four seed. All right, next up we got the Clippers. Yeah, Clippers are A tier. They prove it to be A tier. You know they're climbing up in the standings. What are they? They're now fifth in the West. Kawhi Leonard looks healthy for y'all. Paul George looks healthy for y'all. I know Russell Westbrook has not had the best start down there, but but he might kick it into gear these last 5 weeks. I mean the Clippers do not look that bad. They can actually make noise in the playoffs. But right now you gotta try see if you can at least get the four seed. They've got some home court advantage. All right, next up we got Philly. Yeah, Philly is still A tier. They're still A tier. This team is still good. They're still good. I mean, I can't really say nothing. I mean, they're just sitting in the three seed, only 2 games behind Boston. I mean, you can't say Philly's bad. I don't ever think Philly has been bad all season long. Besides that horrible start they had at the beginning of the season, but we all know what Philly is. We all know what kind of team they are. Joel Embiid, James Harden continue to be good for that team. That team looks great. All right, next up we got Sacramento. Continue to blow my mind. I mean, this team is still fucking good. They just went in there and beat Phoenix. Okay, they just went into Footprint Center and beat Phoenix. Okay, it's had enough to prove that the Kings are a really good team. All right, next up we got Detroit. Yeah, Detroit's ass. I mean, there's no way around them. They're already eliminated from playoff contention. I mean, what else would you really want from the Pistons? I mean, they're terrible. All right, next up we got the Dallas. I don't know. I'm actually gonna give Dallas a easier. They haven't really surprised me at all. Yeah, they just haven't surprised me or any surprised anyone. I mean, come on, Dallas is a 500 team. Think about that. I didn't think I'll be saying that. Dallas is a 500 team. Now they look good with Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic, but they need to continue to win some games. All right, actually they need to start. They need to start winning some games. All right, next up we got Chicago. Chicago's D tier. I don't know what the fuck's going on with them, man. Seriously, I don't. Are they even? I mean, they are last in the playing tournament, but they're tied with Washington to get out of the playing tournament. I don't know what's wrong with the Bulls. I don't know what's wrong with this team. I thought this team would do a little bit better than what they're doing right now, like sitting at the eighth, 70. Instead, they're 10th on the verge of not even making the playing tournament. What the fuck, Chicago? All right, next up we got Orlando. I'm still throwing him in the D tier. I still can't throw him in the F tier. I just can't do it. Come on, they just beat Miami. Now I know Miami has not been good like we all expected them to be, but I could come on. I can't throw Orlando in the F tier. I know they're 13th in the West, but I'm at 13th in the East, but I can't do it. I refuse to report. I refuse to put Orlando in the F tier. Like I can't do it. All right, and ending today, we got Phoenix. You guys lost Kevin Durant again, which is really gonna kill y'all. But I actually do think you guys are still a B tier caliber team. I mean, you guys can be an A tier. I mean, I would put you in the A tier if you guys did have Kevin Durant. But you guys are still sitting fourth in the West. That's not. I mean, that's not bad. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be all right. That team still has enough talent. All right, and that is my week, and that is my fourth NBA grade report on that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys like it, please hit that subscribe button and like button and that subscribe button right there, leave below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out, and see you next time.